guys, we're back. Visor TV, I'm Visor.
And I'm Alistair.
And we're here for Legend of Korra. How did I mess this up again? We just watched the season. Right. Legend of Korra, Book 2, Season 2, Episode 1. Woo. We're here for the second season. Hopefully we can get it. Hopefully we can also get Book 2 down together. We're gonna just binge this whole thing. So stay tuned for that. Book 1. What are your thoughts on it? Quick thoughts.
Mine's a motherfucker.
But
what happened to them was unfortunate.
No talk.
I mean, no talk, right?
No
talk. Yeah, but and Tarlok was actually a good guy who just got like.
It was unfortunate.
It was path got like a straight.
Tarlok's character was well written in my opinion. Like the way they introduced him, and then the way they linked him to Amon, like how they were linked. And then how those guys were linked with like Aang's, like what was the guy's name? Yukon, and like the whole everything was like done really well. Like I was actually really impressed with like how they linked the stories together, and it all made sense towards the end. Yeah. And like the death of like Tarlok, he's like, yo, we're not redeemable, Like me and my brother, we're too fucked up to the point where we can't be redeemed. So as the Tarlok realized that we just have to end our lives, here and there. And Amon knew, and those tears, I'm like,
oh man, the fact that he teared up before the explosion.
Yeah, that was just. It was so beautiful. I love that scene so much. And then Korra, she lost her bending, but then the past Aang showed up.
And then all the past avatars.
We were expecting the avatar state, and it finally happened. Aang gave her bending back. She gave Lin Beifong her bending back. Yeah. Mako and them confessed their love together. So is season 2? Are they gonna start off as a thing together? I don't know. There's only one way to find out. Book 2, season 1. Or I fucked that up.
God damn it.
Book 2, episode 1. Let's go.
How were you able to control that spirit when no one else could?
As your father could tell you, I've spent my life studying the spirits and learning their ways.
And so the first episode down. This season's gonna be a spiritual one. This is definitely gonna be like a spiritual one. So the Korra is like, because she more or less she's got down most of the bending, but like the spiritual side is something she has to learn. So I feel like this season's gonna focus on that,
which is kind of like related to airbending. It's very spiritual, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's why. That's why Tenzin wanted her to like first go through airbending and then you work on the spiritual side. It kind of makes sense that way because the spiritual side is something like you got to be patient about and stuff. Yeah. But man, first thoughts on the Water Tribe, on the Northern Water Tribe guys. Unalaq seems like a very serious. He reminds me of Tarlok in some ways.
Yeah, I think he looks like him.
Yeah, he looks like him. Besides the looks, like how he was desperate for Korra to learn, I can see him being the problem in this series, in this season, just because of the desperation I'm getting from him, because he's like, oh, all of you abandoned the spirit, look at you, you made this carnival, and you guys are like.
It's kind of like how, as time goes by, things become more modernized.
Exactly, and there's always an old school group where like, guys, how are you forgetting our culture?
Not in the culture. It's more like your morals, your spirituality.
It's associated that with culture, but exactly, like that guy's all about like, yo, like look at you, the Southern tribe, like Korra's dad, like you guys abandoned like the whole spiritual thing. You guys are modernizing, as he said, but like I think his name's Unalaq. Like he's Unalaq. He's like look at the spirits. The spirits are attacking in the southern waters. They're attacking like the ships and stuff. Like clearly the spirits are not happy with you guys, and you should take this seriously. Yeah. But like he gives off this very a desperate vibe of like he's like, yo, we have to do something about it, and it's not, like it almost seems like there's like hate inside of him, like it's not like outward, but like I sense it in a sense, Yeah. If that makes any sense. But like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like, so like Unalaq is somebody I'm keeping on because like right now towards the end of the episode, he's like, oh, I have some plans for you. I'm like,
oh god,
like he's giving me that.
Especially when it's the end of the first episode.
Yeah, like I feel like he's gonna be the problem of this season. Like I could see him like doing something like that Korra's gonna realize, like, oh, this dude's fucked up or some shit, right? And then
a lot of people ends with the word arc.
Yeah, I like that.
Tarlok.
Unalaq, I think that's his name.
Unalaq, and then
I hope I'm getting it right because we have to hear it a couple of times. But anyways, like she chose him over Tenzin, and I kind of felt bad for Tenzin. He's like, It was a pleasure serving you, Avatar Korra. Like he became professional instead of like his typical.
He's always been professional.
Like, but with Korra, he's always like, "Yo, Korra." He's like a dad to her in a sense. Sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
But at that moment, he's like, he realized she's Avatar. She made her choice, and he's like, "It was a pleasure like serving you, Avatar Korra." What? Along his way.
So 6 months passed by since Amon's just demise.
Oh wow.
That was a disappearance, but like demise.
Demise, yeah. 6 months has passed by.
So Monko is like a cop now.
Yeah, and Beifong hooked him up, huh?
Yeah,
because I think Beifong, like, he basically did an internship with her. You know, the last time around, she's like, "Yo, this guy's got some skills." There you go. So like, so Mako's a cop. Republic City has I think they elected a new mayor or something.
A new president.
A new president, yeah. And also, and then
so like Mako's like too busy to be part of the
Firefarers, yeah.
That's kind of
because I was shocked when I saw these two other guys. Like they're getting dusted, man. It was like in record time they got knocked out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, come on. Like I feel like Bolin should be like good enough to like not go through like I don't know, like, you know, not be knocked out like the quickest time ever, you know.
Right.
But man, I like the festival. It looked pretty cool. Like, I felt like going there. You know, like I don't know why. Like it's such like the festivals you see here, like all greenery. But like it's so cool to see like a blue, like it's all icy, but like the festival. Like I don't know, the whole, when I look at it, it looks sick. You know,
it does look sick.
Like I don't know why. I wish the winters here had like something like a big ass festival, like in snow everywhere and shit. I don't know why.
Well, yeah.
It just looks good. I'm sure it'll be cold, but like it has a good. It looked like it's a place with a good vibe, you know.
Yo, so what's with the Korra being able to use the Avatar state
to enhance herself and shit?
To enhance, like she can use it on like at will.
Yeah, like
before like Aang like was able to use it at will, but like at the final battle.
That's true. I feel like maybe it's because I feel like Aang never really had anybody to teach him the Avatar state properly. You know what I'm saying? But like for Aang, the Avatar state always came in a moment of rage. You know.
Mm.
But I just feel like Korra could I feel like the newer generation they're more talented in bending. They're more talented. They have all this information.
Well, yeah.
Because like. Aang never had, like, Aang was the Avatar frozen for 100 years, and then like people forgot what an Avatar was for 100 years.
Yeah.
Or like what's the Avatar state? Like you forget all, but like Aang was the Avatar. He lived like what till 60s or whatever, and you know, like he probably like told he probably taught Tenzin. He's like, yo, you're the Airbender, so for Avatar state this is how you do it, and maybe like taught. I feel like there's more information for Korra to go about. You know,
I'm still surprised how the Avatar still wasn't able to take down that angry spirit.
Yeah, that was
actually very surprising.
I thought like the bending won't work, but I thought like Avatar state would like it would be like, yo.
Well, at least nullify it, but
yeah, the Unilog guy just came and just tamed it like it was nothing. This
some like spiritual dance or something, some sealing thing.
So yeah, some sealing move, and then it was that was that, you know. But man, Tenzin's relationship with his siblings.
Yeah, that's funny.
Like Tenzin is the youngest of them all, and we heard from Katara in the beginning, like that Tenzin's the only Airbender. I think Kaya and Bumi, they're not benders at all. But they always like picked on Tenzin. And Tenzin was all a serious kid.
Yeah.
He was always a serious one, a serious sibling from them all, you know. But like Tenzin still holds that thing. Like he was scared of Kai. He's like, I'm not scared of you anymore. He's like,
yeah, at the beginning, yeah.
Like Tenzin, like at first I'm like, yo, Tenzin's the youngest, but like when I'm seeing the interaction, I'm like, yeah, Tenzin, like he's acting like the youngest sibling. So I'm not scared of you anymore.
Yeah, I'm not sensitive.
Yeah, right. And then Booby's just like a chill guy. He's like, come on, let's see Vacation Tenzin. You know, you're almost so serious.
I completely forgot about Kaya.
Yeah, me too.
I forgot about her.
I'm like, I heard that name before in season 1. I think Katara, but like she said that. But damn, she kind of looks like Katara too. It's funny, they're like Aang's children, you know.
Yeah.
Like they're like grown up and stuff. We're like, oh, these are Aang's kids.
It's weird. It's really weird.
But I really like the line when Katara's like you don't know like how lucky you are right now. Like to spend time with your siblings right now.
Yeah, when you get older, you'll cherish.
Yeah. But when you're my age, because like Katara spends so much time with Sokka, you know. Yeah. They were like a family, like always looking out for each other. So she knows that and stuff. So I really enjoy that line from Katara. So they're heading to the air temples. Those guys are heading to the air temples. But Korra's staying back.
Korra's staying back to learn the spiritual thing.
So,
what did you think? on the first episode?
I thought it was introducing like the new storylines and stuff. Like I enjoyed it. Like so far, like I'm curious to see what's gonna like how things gonna pan out for the season. You know, like what's
well, like you said, it's all like it's a spiritual.
It's gonna be a spiritual
season,
one.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. So. And then finally at the I remember like those two Unilof's kids.
Yeah,
they're so creepy.
Yeah,
Korra's like they're pretty creepy.
Yeah, was it the girl? Yeah, the girl hissed.
Yeah, she's like, show me. Bolin's like, oh shit. I think she made Bolin her like slave or something. You know? Like,
Yes.
Yeah, she's like, am I your boyfriend or slave? Bolin, where did you get? And then we also had like Asami trying to deal with the future industries.
That's a problem.
Like,
that's a big problem.
You think so?
But
problem for what?
Well, I mean, the business was like so up there, now it's like dying down.
Well, yeah,
almost to bankruptcy. But luckily, they got that guy.
That levitating guy, and then he liked Bolin more. He was, I don't know why he kept going to Bolin. He's like, yeah, you know, she's like, you're the best assistant ever. So I don't know, Bolin helped there, but that's pretty much it. Like for this, we're gonna see where this season takes us, and you know, hope you guys stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for the MVP and flop as well. Alright guys, who's going to be your MVP of today?
And who's going to be the flop of today?
MVP, I'm going to give it to Unilock.
Yeah,
Unilock, straight up.
Save the city.
He proved his point. Spirits are the thing. Nobody's taking serious.
Yeah.
A spirit came, he tamed it,
yeah.
and he convinced Korra to stay. He got exactly what he wanted.
Yeah.
And this is that simple. Like,
it's really simple, yeah. He saved the shit.
He saved the shit and he got what he wanted. That nothing more to say. Unilock will be the MVP of today.
You made us believe, put clothes on our backs, you sacrificed for us. You the real MVP.
Alright guys, who's going to be the flop?
Everybody do the flop!
I don't know, a little bit though.
I don't know.
Like, do we get to? Well, there's Tenzin for not able to convince.
I think it could be Korra's dad. For like, you know, like for like flopping against the spirit, while her brother like kind of like.
But everyone flopped against the spirit.
Oh yeah, Tenzin got knocked out again.
Yeah, Tenzin.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, it could be Tenzin as well.
Well, I mean.
I think he did flop in convincing Korra. And he got knocked out.
And like new record time for getting knocked out. It was like instant. He fucking flew.
Yo, you think Tenzin? It's gotta be somebody else.
This is one of the episodes where it's actually hard to choose a flop.
Yeah, I feel like Tenzin did fail to convince her to airbending, and Unilock, you kind of like, you know.
Yeah, plus he's getting picked on and shit. It's just like, you know, we have to get someone.
I like Tenzin though.
I like him too, but like.
I guess in terms of like,
no,
why? He never gets. I think he never got a flop. But anyways, I think it might be Tenzin for this one. Sorry guys.
Sorry. But Tenzin will be the flop of today's episode.
All right, guys, that's it for today. We enjoyed this one. We're gonna continue our binge. I hope you guys stay tuned for that. And as always, you guys should like, share, and
subscribe.
I'm Visor.
Alistair.
Peace out.